Greetings, folks. I'm Reginald Adams here in the Sound Sanctuary, aka my art studio, nestled right here in the heart of Houston's Third Ward on this beautiful planet Earth. And just excited to share what's been happening with these ancient instruments. And for those that are familiar with it, I don't have to tell you how therapeutic, how relaxing, how grounding these instruments are. But for those that aren't familiar, let me just shed a little bit of light on what's going on here. For thousands of years, as far back as the ancient Egyptians, in the Kemet culture, they used sound frequency as a tool for therapy, for medicine. So this is really ancient medicine. And I'd say since 2016, I've been aware of the impact, the power, the influence that these instruments have had just on my personal well-being. But in the past year, I've noticed the impact that it's had, not on myself, but also the people who are coming and attending our sound bath sessions. And undoubtedly, one of the first and most common responses from feedback is how relaxing it makes you feel. And for the most part, it's in that relaxed state of mind that our bodies are able to do the most healing. It's why we require sleep. It's a chance for our bodies essentially to rest. And in that relaxed state, our bodies get a chance to recover. Our minds are not nearly as active, so things just slow down. Our heart rate slows down, our pulse slows down. And in that slower, more calm state of mind, your body has an opportunity to rejuvenate itself without all of the things that typically happen when you're up and active and moving. And so what I've learned and what I've experienced working with these instruments really has been the peace of mind that it creates during the sound bath. And that can last anywhere from a few minutes to hours. But more importantly, as an artist, as a creative, these instruments and being exposed to this high frequency vibration has really been like an open door to my creativity. It has essentially unlocked new pathways, new ways of thinking about the projects, the work, the relationships, the things that are very much a part of what I do on a day-to-day basis. It has truly inspired just a new way of thinking. And so, whenever you have something good and you don't want to keep it to yourself, you want to share it. And that's essentially what's happening right now. I want to share it with all of my friends because it's such a benefit to me. I want everybody to experience this. It's a very accessible way of relaxing. If it's hard for you to meditate, this is a chance for you to just relax, to really just get it out of your mind and embrace the frequencies that are literally coming from the resonance of these sounds. And it's science. You can do your own research, so just don't take my word for it. High frequency vibration is healthy for the human body. And, I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe in the power of frequencies and vibrations. And I think we're all just energy vibrating at different frequencies anyway. You're looking at this manifestation of Reginald, but these are just atoms that are vibrating in a way, an organized way in which you see this human being. And so when we expose ourselves to high frequencies and to help things that help us raise our own vibration, then we're much more aligned to the higher frequency vibrations of the universe. And in turn, we're able to attract the things that we desire. We're able to attract the things that we wish for and that we hope for when we're in that high vibrational state. And so because I believe this and because I just have benefited from the experience of it, man, we got some projects right now that I wish I could talk about, but just due to the timing of it and to the request of the client, I'm not able to really speak on it now. But if you think I've been busy in the past few years, or actually the past 30 years, you're not going to believe what's in store in the next few weeks as these projects come online and allow me to go public with them. And I would say a large part of that, one is a 30-year track record of doing good work, building great relationships. But as far as just the creativity that I'm able to put into this current workload, the current pipeline, I would attribute much of that to my experience working with these ancient instruments. So we have instruments like the gong, we have instruments like the singing bowls, These are crystal bowls. These are Tibetan singing bowls. You've seen people strike them. You've seen people sing with them by moving the mallet around them. I have a large, beautiful sound, a large chimes, these koshi chimes, and a host of other instruments that have been around for, in some cases, thousands of years. So this is nothing new. And I'm essentially reaching back to ancient history and bringing forward in new, contemporary, and creative ways this ancient medicine, which I believe is the medicine of the future. So I want to take a moment to, one, just share the why. If folks see, me posting a lot more about these sound baths and these sound bath activations, this hopefully will give you a little more context as to what my motivation is. And really, it's my desire to share with the public. My philosophy with public art is I believe I put the public in public art, just help people, take ownership of creativity, even if they don't see themselves as an artist. And with these sound baths, I want to make them much more accessible to just the general public. And so we have some very exciting events coming up that I invite you to. Some of them are free and open to the public, like our upcoming sound bath and labyrinth walk at Discovery Green Park, which is in Houston's downtown Discovery Green Park. That'll be this coming Sunday from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. This is going to be really special as we will have 8 sound healers from the Houston area, basically serenading the labyrinth. And for those who come and choose to walk with us during the time period of 8:30 to 9:30, which is right when the sun goes down, it's going to be a really beautiful experience. And it's also my birthday, so these will be kind of like the candles on my solar rotation cake. And I hope I can celebrate that with you. So again, this coming Sunday from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. at Discovery Green Park downtown, come and join us. Come and meet some of these amazing sound healers and enjoy the power and the wisdom of the labyrinth, which is a walking meditational tool. And then on September 9th, we have a really powerful sound bath hosted on the 9th, which is the full moon. It's the harvest moon. And I do believe there's significance in aligning human activity with universal cycles. And the full moon is just one of those cycles that I've learned to kind of like build activity around. It's really positive. It's really high frequency. So right here in the studio, I'll be accompanied by Sherry Heftel, who's another amazing sound healer in the Houston area. And Sherry and I will be here in the studio where we have plenty of space for a lot of folks to come and experience this. And we also accompany our sound bath with this beautiful, dynamic, bold, visual light projection which covers the wall behind us. So it's a feast for the eyes, and it's a ceremonial serenade for the ears. And that is Friday, September 9th from 8 to 9 p.m. And there's going to be information in the link below, as well as one of the flyers that I post with this video. And then on September 21st, which is later in the month, we will have an amazing mandala earth flow where we'll be combining the labyrinth, mandala, the fluidity of movement through a yoga flow offered by my amazing yoga partner, Jessica Garcia. And that will be accompanied by a sound bath offered by Sherry Heftel. But those are the key activations that are going to be happening in September. I'm really, really pushing to do more of this kind of work, make it more accessible to the public and to people just like you, so that hopefully you can benefit from this just as I have. Again, for the artists, for the creatives, I have not found a better creative unlock, a creative inspiration, or creative muse than these instruments. So I encourage you to join me on our next sound bath, which the next one is this coming Sunday at Discovery Green. Then again on September 9th, right here in the studio, and then on September 21st at Emancipation Park. All this information is included in the write-up. And I just want to thank you for listening, and hopefully I will see you at one of our upcoming events. And in the meantime, stay tuned. This is Reginald Adams signing out, wishing you peace and love.